I'm Frank Clarke and we're in Ardagh in Ireland in County Longford. Now there's a fascinating story about this beautiful little village. A gentleman called Oliver Goldsmith, he wrote a play here about the mid-1700s called She Stoops to Conquer. And of course it's one of the great pieces of literature. However, we're very lucky. We have Oliver here for you to meet. So why don't we meet him and he'll tell us the story. And here is the man himself.
He was a jolly fellow, if I recall, by the name of Kelly. Cornelius Kelly, who misguided me to the landlord's residence, I being under the illusion that it was an inn. In fact, it looked like an inn. Lady Featherstone compounded the prank by playing upon my ignorance of the situation. Indeed, it was only the following morning that I realized my mistake. This fortuitous incident, however, led me to write a play entitled She Stoops to Conquer, which I subtitled The Mistakes of a Knight.
And I'm told he's a man of an excellent understanding.
Is he?
Very generous.
I believe I shall like him.
Young and brave.
I'm sure I shall like him.
And very handsome.
My dear Papa, say no more. He's mine. I'll have him.
And to crown it all, Kate, he's one of the most bashful and reserved young fellows in all the world.
You have frozen me to death again. That word reserved has undone all the rest of his accomplishments. A reserved lover, it is said, always makes a suspicious husband.
On the contrary, my dear, modesty seldom resides in a breast that is not endowed with nobler virtues. It was the very feature of his character that first struck me.
He must have more striking features to catch me, I promise you. However, if he be so young, so handsome, and so everything as you mention, I believe he'll do still. I think I'll have him.
Aye, Kate, but there is still an obstacle. It's more than an even wager he may not have you.
My dear Papa, why will you mortify one so? Well, if he refuses, instead of breaking my heart at his indifference, I'll only break my glass for its flattery, set my cap to some newer fashion, and look out for a less difficult admirer.
Bravely resolved, my dear. In the meantime, I'll go prepare the servants for his reception. We see so few visitors that it requires much training as a company of recruits. The first day's muster.